The Blur and the Stillness. Zane lived his life in the red. The city was a blur of neon and chrome, a racetrack where the only rule was, be faster. Every night, his engine, a roaring beast named Blitz, was the only voice he listened to. His world was measured in fractions of a second. The gap between cars, the perfect drift, the moment he crossed the finish line just ahead of everyone else. He was the king of the concrete jungle, and nothing felt better than leaving the world in his rearview mirror. But there was one shadow he couldn't outrun. Nova. Her car, Whisper, was silent, sleek, and impossibly fast. She didn't race with fury. She flowed through the streets like water, a ghost he could never quite catch. "It's not about raw power, kid," Sal, the old mechanic, would grumble, wiping grease from his hands. "You're trying to break the road." She's listening to it. Zane just scoffed and slammed the hood of his car. What did the old man know about speed? The night of the Grand Prix arrived. The whole city held its breath. For Zane, this was it. The race to finally put Nova in her place and prove he was the fastest. The air crackled with anticipation and the smell of burning rubber. The light turned green, and he launched Blitz like a cannonball. He pushed the engine harder than ever before, the world dissolving into a tunnel of light. He saw Nova's Whisper in his mirror, a silver dart chasing him. On the final turn, a tight, treacherous curve known as the Needle, Zane saw his chance. He floored it, ignoring the screaming protest of his tires. For a glorious second, he was ahead. And then, everything went white. He woke up to silence, a strange, heavy quiet he hadn't felt in years. Blitz was a wreck. The race was over. He hadn't won. He hadn't even finished. He just sat there, the roar in his head finally gone, replaced by the gentle hum of the city. A sleek car pulled up. It was Nova. She didn't gloat or celebrate. She just got out and looked at the wreckage. "Sal was right," she said, her voice quiet. "You have to listen. Speed isn't about being the loudest. It's about finding the perfect flow." For the first time, Zane didn't feel the need to be faster. He looked at the city not as a track, but as a place of a million different rhythms. He saw the slow dance of the traffic lights, the steady pace of pedestrians, the gentle drift of steam from a vent. He was still, and in the stillness, he finally understood what it meant to move.